Emergencies are unpredictable, but you don't have to be unprepared. Peak Alerts sends you targeted emergency alerts in real time for the places that matter to you most, so you know what's happening and what to do next. Know first, act fast. That's the power of Peak Alerts.
Hey there, my friends. Hope you had a great Wednesday. We look at Monarch. We had high clouds streaming in from the west as we went through the day today. In advance of our system that is coming in is going to move across the state overnight into early Thursday morning. And as I widen the view here, you can see it off to the northwest, and there is a little bit of moisture with it over the last couple of days. We've been talking about this system weakening some as it tries to break down a ridge of high pressure that it's been moving into, and that has impacted it a little bit, but there's still enough oomph in the atmosphere as it zips across the state overnight tonight. We are going to get some impacts in it. And then I want to look ahead a little bit as we head into Friday. Watch the system dive down into the central plains. It's a little bit farther west than it's looked the last couple of days, and because of that, I think we are going to get sideswiped by the western edge of some Arctic air here as we head into Friday night and maybe start drawing on that on Friday afternoon. Here's what I mean. We've been keeping this off to the east, but as we hit late Friday now, we see this kind of sneak up the Arkansas River Valley and the South Platte Valley. I think it comes up and kisses Pueblo, probably gets into Colorado Springs early Saturday morning. So the temperatures will come down. We might see a little bit of fog. We'll have to watch for that potential over the next couple of days, but I do think we get it out of here by the afternoon on Saturday. So let's talk about overnight tonight. We will catch some snow up across the mountain areas here, and there is a little window in the middle of the night for a couple showers kind of over the Palmer Divide, maybe clipping the Pikes Peak region. It's been pretty consistent in showing that, actually. So if there's a burst of snow somewhere, it won't last long, but I don't want you to be surprised by that. Up across Summit County, from Aspen up toward Vail and Fairplay, we'll see that be a little bit more sort of long-lasting as we head into the early morning. And our central ski resorts will get a couple inches of snow here. There will be a little bit of wind overnight, so if someone's traveling in the middle of the night, could cause some issues. Up across I-70, maybe heading north of Buena Vista, up through Ski Cooper, through Leadville on the way to Beaver Creek. Something to be aware of. Not heavy. We'll take it, though, given where the snowpack is. For most of us, the story will be some wind. Cold front moves across the eastern plains, so as the sun's going down and we work through the overnight, we'll see the wind pick up across the region. Not everyone will get it. There will be some spots right up against the hills where you're protected a little bit, but other spots will get some gusts, maybe over 30 miles per hour. And that includes the plains as the front moves in. A little bit of a break tomorrow morning, but then the sun comes up behind that system. We do see northwest breezes across the area tomorrow. That helps to mix up the atmosphere. And so even in the areas where we are behind the front, our temperatures won't drop too much. I think a lot of locations will notice the northwest breezes on Thursday. And like I said, there will be some gusts a little bit higher than the sustained winds, couple areas, maybe between 25 and 40 miles per hour, kind of along the eastern slopes as the front comes in. We'll see some gusts maybe approaching 40 for a brief time over the plains, and then 15 to 30 is sort of more common here as we head into early Thursday morning. Windier out across the plains, and we'll see across the front range once the front moves in. That will shut off the westerly wind unless you're in the hills. High temperatures tomorrow. Not too different really for the time of year, still in the 40s and 50s. The biggest change is in the far southeastern plains where we were flirting with 60 in a couple areas through the afternoon, and mountain locations will be in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, just depending on your elevation, where you start off the day. I mean, it's Colorado, right? We're all over the place. Chilliest spots will be Gunnison Valley, maybe up toward Aspen if we can get an inch or two of snow, and then some of the valley floors will be the warmer spots on our Thursday. Have a good night.